Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Today we will study the Shankara Bhăşya of second mantra. Commentary by Adi Shankaracharya ji. First we will chant the mantra, then we will study the Bhăşya. Kurvanneveha karmani jijivishechatagum samaha evam tvai nanyatetosti na karma lipyate nare. See how wonderful the Bhăşya, the commentary is. And Bhagavan Shankaracharyaji's language is so easy, as if he is spoon feeding us. Evam atmavidaha putradi eshanatraya sanyasena atmajnana nishthataya atma rakshitavya iti eshaha vedartha atha itarasya anatmagnataya atmagrahana ashaktasya idam upadishati mantraha kurvanyeveti. Kurvan eva iha nirvartayan eva karmani agnihotradini jijivishet jivitum icchet. Jijivishet means jivitum icchet. Kato din? Kitna din? Shatam. Shatam mane ekhane kato? Na shatasankhyaकाः समाः संवत्सरान् तावद् हि पुरुषस्य परमायुः निरूपितम्. Means, I will explain later. तथा च प्राप्त अनुवादेन यत् जिजीविषेत् शतगुं वर्षाणि तत् कुर्वन्नेव कर्माणि इति एतद् विधीयते. एवं प्रकारेण त्वयि जिजीविषति नरे नरमात्र अभिमानिनि इतः एतस्माद् अग्निहोत्रादीनि कर्माणि कुर्वतः वर्तमानात् प्रकारात् अन्यथा प्रकारान्तरं नास्ति. येन प्रकारेण अशुभं कर्म न लिप्यते कर्मणा न लिप्यस इत्यर्थः. अतः शास्त्र विहितानि कर्माणि अग्निहोत्रादीनि कुर्वन्नेव जिजीविषेत्. कथम पुनः इदम अवगम्यते. भगवान शंकराचार्य जी खुद को सवाल पूछ रहा है. ये इतने सारे एक्सप्लेनेशन दिया, इसका आधार क्या है? आप कैसे जानते हैं ये सब? तो ही इज टेलिंग पूर्वेण मंत्रेण सन्यासीनः ज्ञाननिष्ठा उक्ता. In first mantra he is telling that the first mantra is for sannyasi. Dvitiyena tad ashaktasya कर्मनिष्ठा इति उच्यते। ज्ञान कर्मणः कर्म ज्ञान कर्मणः विरोधम पर्वतवत् कंप्यम यथा उक्तम न स्मरसि किम। इह अपि उक्तम यह हि जिजीविषेत् सह कर्वाणि कुर्वन्नेव इति। ज्ञान और कर्म का प्रभेद पर्वत जैसे है, ये आप जानते नहीं क्या? तो जितना दिन आप जिएंगे आपको कर्म करके ही जीना पड़ेगा। आई विल एक्सप्लेन। ईशावास्यम इदं सर्वं तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीथाः मा गृधः कस्य स्विद्धनम् इति च। न जीविते मरणे वा गृधिं कुर्वीता आरण्यं यात् इति च पदं ततः न पुनः यात् इति संन्यास शासनात्। उभयोः फलभेदं च वक्ष्यति। इमौ द्वौ एव पंथानौ अनुनिष्क्रान्ततरौ भवतः क्रियापथः च इव पुरस्तात् संन्यासः च उत्तरेण निवृत्ति मार्गेण एषणात्रयस्य त्यागः तयोः संन्यासपथ एव अतिरेचयति। न्यास एव इति अरेचयत् इति च तैत्तिरीयके। द्वौ इमौ अथ पंथानौ यत्र वेदाः प्रतिष्ठिताः प्रवृत्तिलक्षणाः धर्मः निवृत्तिश्च विभावितः। In Mahabharata Shanti Parva 241.6 that is there. Itra ityadi putraya vicharya nishchitam uktam vyasena vedacharyena bhagavata vibhagancha nayor darshayishyamah. So what is the translation? First, Bhagavan is writing, Kurvan eva iha. Verily, by doing here only, means only by accomplishing karmani, karmas, agnihotra, means sacrifice, etc. Jijivishet, one should wish to live satam samaha, 100 years. So that much has been ascertained to be the longest span of human life. So, through a restatement of that well-known fact, it is being enjoined that if one would desire to live 100 years, one should do so only by performing karma. Okay. Now, Bhagavan is telling, Evam Tvai, for you, such as you, who have this kind of hankering for life. क्लियर? जिनको इतने सालों तक जीने का इच्छा है, नरे for a man, for one identifying oneself only with one's human personality. Na asti, there is not anyatha, any other mode. Itaha, other than this, than the present mode of life, means of performing rituals like Agnihotra, etc., by which method karma na lipyate, bad karma may not cling, means one may not get attached to karma. Therefore, one should desire to live by doing only such karmas as Agnihotra, etc., which are enjoined by the scripture. So, if anyone engages himself with the karma enjoined by the scriptures, he will never do Nishiddha karma or Papa karma because he has no time to do. Clear? Now, there was an objection, doubt. But how is it known that the previous verse teaches the pursuit of knowledge for the man of renunciation, and this second one teaches the path of karma for one who is unable to renounce? The answer is, Bhagavan is telling, do you not remember what was pointed out in the introduction, that the antithesis between knowledge and karma is irremovable like a mountain? Here also it has been said, he who would desire to live should do so by performing work. And all this should be covered by the Lord, Ishavasyam idagum sarvam. Then ma gridha kasya svidhanam. Oh, tena tyaktena bhunjithaha. Here Bhagavan is telling that all this should be covered by the Lord. Protect the self through that detachment. Bhunjithaha. So, do not covet anybody's wealth. Ma gridha kasya svidhanam. Moreover, the Vedic conclusion is this: one should not hanker after life or death. मैं भगवान इतना दिन तक मैं जीना चाहता. I told you one thing as I can remember. When I was in Belur Training Center, there one professor used to come every Sunday. He was the head of the department of philosophy, Western philosophy in Jadavpur University. And as we were the brahmachari, we had the duty to serve our acharyas. It is the tradition that if you want to have knowledge, you have to serve your acharya. Please don't take it in other ways. So, being a brahmachari also, we used to serve him because he was our acharya. So I got the duty for 4 months. So I became very close to him. And he was on that time very old because retired he was. He could not hear. He lost his, or audibility. He was nearly 74-5. And he has only one son. So once we were in a very personal talk, I asked him that you are so knowledgeable, and he really used to teach very nicely. What is in? Don't you have any desire? He told, no, I don't have any desire. But I want to see only, I have only one dream, one desire, that I want to see the wife of my grandson. Believe me, I'm not at all uttering any lies. Then I asked, your grandson, how old is he? He told, no, in next month, my son will get married. How do you know that your grandson will? Now I am praying for that. See, so much knowledgeable person, and since last 30 years, I am telling about more than 10, 12 years back. Then his 30 years over when he used to teach the Swamis and the Brahmacharis, the Western philosophies. Yet he was having that desire. So Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji is reminding us, anyone should not hanker, desire for life and death also. Since last many days, one of the students, I won't tell her name, that Swamiji, do you know palmistry? Can you tell me when I will die? I can't bear these things, that things. It's so shocking. I told her, please join morning class or Vedant. No, I can't hear also. मुझे वेदांत सुनने का भी मन नहीं हो रहा। मैं बोला तो मंत्रोच्चारण करो, वैदिक चैंटिंग में, रामचरितमानस में आओ। I wanna die, but I know I can't do anything else by my own. So how horrible it is. So only for desire for living is not horrible. Desiring for death also so horrible. That is why in our Shastra always telling don't desire anything else. Here Bhagavan in his commentary also he is telling that one should not hanker after life or death and should repair to the forest. Now we are very much upset when our children, not everyone's, but generally we see that they forcefully send their parents to the old age home. In Western culture, it's very habituated thing, very regular thing, that after 18, mainly it is in America, not in other countries. After 18, he will be detached from the family, whether he is a girl or a boy. Or in other Western country, it is there that after marriage, son or daughter will not stay with their parents. It's very common in, so one of the professors from a foreign universities, he told me that, see, Upanishad has been preached in India, but is practiced in Western countries. But our culture is like that, that we live together, but it was not there. In Shastra it was there that after giving marriage to the son or daughter, just 1-2 year they will be staying together with the grandson or grandchildren. Then husband and wife together will go to the forest, exile. It was in our culture. And after doing their tapasya for few years, again they will be separated and they will observe sannyasa. Because Shastrakara thought for both. Because who came into the family, they also need their grip in the family. But we don't want to lose our grips. We forget that once I was in the age of my son. I was in the age of my daughter-in-law. I also got the charge of the samsara. Everyone wants to rule. We forget and we suffer. And not only we suffer, we make others' lives suffering. So whatever, Bhagavan Shankaracharyaji's Bhăşya, I'm telling, that one should repair to the forest. So renunciation has been ordained by saying he shall not return from there. That after going to the forest, it is not trip, 15 days trip, holiday for forest. It's not like that. He shall not return from there. Bhagavan is quoting from Veda, Upanishad. And the difference between the results of these two paths will be spoken of in verse 7 and 18. the seriatim spoken of, this seriatim. In Bhagavan is telling in 7th mantra and 18th mantra, it is clearly written. Following on the creation of the cosmos, verily those two paths did emerge, the path of karma being the earlier one, and the other being renunciation, consisting in the giving up of the three kinds of desire, putraishana, vittaishana, lokaishana, in accordance with the later path of detachment. Of these, the path of renunciation is the more excellent. And in the Taittiriya Aranyak, it is said, renunciation did indeed excel. So there then are the two paths on which the Vedas are established. The one consists of duty characterized by attachment, and the other is clearly marked out by detachment. Mahabharata Shanti Parva 241.6. These and similar ideas have been declared after much deliberation as his firm conviction of his son Shukadeva by Vyasadeva, Vyasacharya, the teacher of the Vedas. The distinction between the two we shall show in mantra number 3 and hereafter. So this is the Shankara Bhăşya, whole Shankara Bhăşya of second mantra. What a wonderful commentary. If you ever get chance, please study or listen to this video in YouTube twice, because Shankara Bhăşya is our wealth for better understanding. From next class, we will discuss on Bhăşya. This is called Tika. Okay. First is mantra or sutra, then commentary. Then on commentary, there is commentary. This is called Tika. On that commentary, there are some commentaries. This is called Tippani. We will not go so deeper, but at least we will discuss and explain further some analysis of the Bhashyas in next class. Next class means on Monday, there is Ratha Yatra. Some rituals are there, but I will try to take the classes. Harihi Om.